Hiroshi. Products making life easy.
Well, real food is healthy food, and real food doesn't come out of a packet. Ideally, you're making it yourself with real ingredients, and that means you're getting amazing fuel for your body. It's not having the preservatives, it's not having the additives in there. It is just food that does you so much good. And of course, the good news is now with Hiroshi and these amazing appliances that are exclusive to us at TVSN, real food is also very economical food for you. It's going to make the whole family smile. It's going to make you all a heck of a lot healthier. So welcome to the hour. We've got a brilliant show for you because Hiroshi bring us appliances that enable us to create that real food, that healthier food from scratch, but so much faster. So let me show you what we've got, because I think you'll be blown away by the value that we have here for you. It makes life so much easier for you. One of my all-time favourite appliances in front of me here, and that is the Heroshi Chopper. You know, when you think about food processors, when you think about blenders and what you might pay for them and how much space they can take up on your bench or in your cupboards or drawers, then the Maruchi Chopper from Hiroshi, it just makes total sense. But do you see that price? $129, and this will chop, it'll blend, it'll dice, it'll whisk, it'll shred, it'll puree, it'll slice, it'll mix, it'll mince, it'll aerate, and it is absolutely brilliant because you can do so much with it. You will use it every single day, I promise you, once you have got one of these. And it's also so efficient with those coaxial blades because it gets everything up from the bottom and mixes it up beautifully for you. So when you think about food processors and blenders and what you'd normally pay, $129. Plus, what makes it even better for you is the bonus that is coming with it, and that is valued at $69.95. What you're going to be getting there are the 200-gram tub, it's a big one, of the Blue Zone Raw Grasses mix and your Blue Zone cookbook. And we'll tell you about Blue Zone eating as we go throughout the hour. But if you think about the healthiest people on the planet, they live in those blue zones. So we're going to give you some great tips on how to do that with the recipes, with the raw grasses, with the appliance you need to create that true food from scratch. Now, in the second part of the show, we're going to get you juicing. We'll certainly be doing a heck of a lot of it. When you think about juices, again, they can be big, they can be so complicated, they can be an absolute sod to wash up. This is where, again, Hiroshi have created an amazing juicer, and it is a cold pressing juicer, which we know is going to give you the healthiest form of juicing. It's so compact, it's so tiny. People take these with them when they travel, but they don't want to be without, you know, great juices that absolutely fuel the body, and you can feel them as soon as you drink down a live juice. You can feel that difference. You can feel that vitality going through the body. The other big benefit, of course, with cold press juicing is the juices stay live and vital for up to 3 days. This, by the by, comes with a 5-year warranty. So your juicer, again, when you think about what you might have paid for juices, cold pressed juices in the past, $199 is phenomenal and included in our exclusive TVSN bundle. Once more, you're going to be getting the Blue Zone Raw Grasses mix and the Blue Zone cookbook. So that's $70 value. It kind of brings down the cost of your juicer to $129, which I think is almost beggars belief, doesn't it? For such a good juicer, an easy, clean juicer, and it is gravity fed as well, so you don't have to sort of push things through and use a lot of muscle. So absolutely extraordinary. Easy pays there for you on both the Hiroshi appliances. So $99.50 gets your juicer home, so you can start putting it through its paces with the TVSN 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, the gorgeous Melissa joins
Hey, Moira.
us now.
How are you?
I always feel like you are the embodiment of, you know, just such good health. But I know for you've gone through some struggles yourself.
Yeah. I guess it's a blessing and a curse, you know, having health issues and dealing with that well, it was about 10 years ago and really unwell for 3 years. I guess it put me on the right path. It was in my 30s at the time. You know, as we age, we obviously need to change the way we eat, and things come up. And yeah, so I guess it kind of put me on the right path now, mid-40s and beyond, because I think we find a lot of the time in 40s, 50s, 60s that we end up having to change the way we eat and clean up our diet and live more the way they do in the blue zones, which is what, you know, Hiroshi have really taken inspiration from.
So the blue zones are where people just automatically sort of seem to live to 100 or beyond.
Yeah. So there are 5 areas in the world where it's been identified that people live the longest, so they're living into their 90s, living 100 and beyond, and they're living a really good life. So they're not in nursing homes, they've got sound mind, and they're out in the garden and part of family and moving around. And that's really how we want to be. And disease is low, you know, compared to the rest of the world. And Okinawa in Japan, where Hiroshi is from, and you know, Hiroshi's got all the Japanese-inspired engineering and all sorts of, you know, beautiful designs, which we'll go through. Okinawa is actually the land of the immortals. And it has the longest lived women in the world. And I think recently 116, 117, and 118.
Wow.
So it's been recorded. So, yeah, you kind of want to take a leaf out of their book. And maybe, I know I've got some sugary things here, but everything's cooked at home and using the appliances. So it's healthy kitchen appliances to make maybe your own blue zone at home. At least motivate you. We'll try. We'll try.
Even if you're just doing it a little bit better, I think that can make a world of difference.
Absolutely.
We'll talk more about that and answer any questions for you as well as we go throughout the hour. But this is the chopper that I was talking about. And it's kind of brilliant because it's reinvented the blender and the food processor.
Hasn't it?
And made it so compact, so easy, but, you know, brilliant to use in virtually every meal of the day.
Yeah, unfortunately, my beautiful $1,000 food processor is a little redundant now. It looks really pretty and collecting some dust on the bench. I would never have guessed, but I replace it. I just don't bother bringing it out unless I need to maybe cook for, you know, a massive party where you've got about 50 people coming over and you want to do a big coleslaw. But if you're cooking for yourself or the family and preparing, it's so easy, using it every day, and it's so fast and easy to clean. There's just so many pluses.
You don't want to blink, all right? It does things that quickly. In fact, it's good to talk about it, even better still to show you. So, demo-wise, oh, that's looking tasty.
Yeah, this is my version of a salsa. I've got us a little burrito bowl, but of course we need a little bit of salsa and guac to go with it. So I've thrown everything in here. We've got a punnet of tomatoes, 2-litre bowl, so it actually fits quite a lot, even though it's not like your traditional chopper where everything's quite small. I've got a full onion in there. I've got about half a bunch of coriander. We've got an avocado in there and garlic. Throw it all together. Are we on?
Yep. Hello.
And we're done.
So, by the time you've got your shopping list, your shopping bags, you've gone out to the car, you've gone down to the shops to get that salsa, you throw it all in together.
And this is why you don't think twice. You don't think, should I make myself a nice healthy salad with that steak or those sausages? Yes, you can, and you can do it quick. So we've just taken the motor body off. We've got this lid here, no grooves, silicone seal, BPA-free, by the way.
Of course.
And then we've got the lovely bowl here, which is what I like. And the actual blade, Moira, I know you know this, because I know you're a big fan.
Yeah.
It just comes out. So that's amazing.
So you can scoop down and get all of... You know when the ones don't come out?
Yes.
Try and get in underneath and you waste so much of the ingredients or maybe risk your little fingers as well.
Yeah, there's that. And also the food can get stuck under there, really hard to clean, so bacteria grows. But how beautiful... Oh, my gosh, that's so beautiful. Can you smell that coriander?
You're getting the glass bowl and you're getting the stainless steel bowl as well.
Beautiful, thick, I don't know, do I just keep going with that? It looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, bring it on.
Or you can just pop this on bread, and what a healthy, beautiful meal for you. And you know, Moira, in 4 of the blue zones out of the 5, tomatoes have been known to be one of the biggest things that they consume. So get your salsa into you.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's so good.
Full of all your antioxidants.
That combination of flavours. Let me have a little try here. Thank you.
There's no salt in it, that's the only thing.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's good. I'll show you as we go on, but that even chop, that's because of these blades. Do you want to go through them now? Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you can actually see in the salsa that we've just done there, everything it's pretty, like it's 95% perfect, isn't it, in its consistency with the actual chop there. And that's because of these blades. There's 4 coaxial blades. They're stainless steel, very, very sharp. So think Japanese technology, their knives, everything's sharp.
Swords.
Yes, swords, all of that. These have been aerodynamically engineered. So these bottom 2 blades, they actually lift the food, lift the produce, whatever you're dicing or chopping, mincing. And then these top 2 blades, they do the chop, the dice, the mince. And then the food hits the sides of the bowl, goes back down, and then that whole cycle happens again. So it's like a vortex.
So you don't have to stop halfway through and do a little mix with your spoon to get everything to the blades.
No. And I mean, I do cake mixes in this, and I'll show you. You know, you might do a little bit of that with the cake mix, but 99% of the time you won't have to do it with anything else.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that's that. And in fact, this glass bowl, this is the biggest thing when it comes to the feedback in Japan. That's the one thing that they love. Have that thick 2-litre glass bowl.
It is really meaningful
Beautiful.
glass there, so
Really
great
beautiful.
quality there.
Yeah.
So you're getting the 2-litre glass bowl, but you're also getting the brushed stainless. And is there a rule for which one you'd use for which foods?
Okay, so I'm about to do the actual mince here from the burrito bowl. So I do proteins. So this is just, I mean, this comes from chefs. They tend to do the proteins in the stainless steel, and I'll anything with eggs, or if I'm doing like a cake mix, pancake mix, anything like that, and then everything else in the glass. But I mean, you can use a glass for everything if you like. And the stainless steel uses storage if you like. But yeah, I'll show you some of those tricks as we go on.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And as I said at the start of the show, we can chop, we can dice, shred, slice, mince, which you're about to see, blend, whisk, puree, mix and aerate. Because I noticed those gorgeous little meringues and cream there.
I know.
A lot of aeration going on. And the 5-star reviews are pretty phenomenal for both the chopper and, of course, our juicer. All right, so is that how you made the sausage rolls?
Yes, sausage rolls and also the burrito mix. So just, little things. You've got the kids, throw... this is how I hide all the veggies. So zucchini, I've got carrot and I've got an onion and I've got about 300 grams of meat. You can put 500 grams of hard veggies, hard meat, poultry, anything like that. So that can go in there.
Strong.
Yeah, so 500 grams you're looking at for capacity in here, just as a rule. But you get all that information. So just on the top here, our motor body, that's 350 watts. And you've got these 2 speeds. You've got the 1 speed, a little slower. And then I'm going to use the 2 speed up here because we've got some harder produce. So I'm just going to pulse a couple of times. This carrot obviously is a little bit, coarse. Yeah. And then we've got our steak. And the reason why I don't buy it minced is because, you can get it on sale. It's a little bit cheaper if you get it, as a steak or dice, and you can cut the fat. And then also you can add your veggies.
Very good point. So cut the fat off there.
Yeah.
Because you pay a premium for the lean mince
too.
So
oh my gosh, do you ever?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there, and then you can do, you can take that further. Yeah. So that was about 3 seconds there, just pulsing. But we can take that further and really mince it up if you like. But I kind of like it chunky too.
Yeah. So it tastes even more gourmet.
Yeah,
I think
so
when you
just
have
in there, they're a little bit more chunky.
I know. I had kind of missed out on lunch today because I was looking forward very much to doing this show. And this is the thing. It's like we're talking about healthier ways of eating by eliminating the colours and the preservatives in there and the artificial flavours as well. But it's also a really, really good way to save.
Oh, my goodness. I was just saying before we came on air that everything done today I did from the odd bunches. So, when you go to the supermarket and you've got the carrots or the apples or something that looks a little odd.
Perfect, yeah.
Zucchini, the carrot, all of that. So, yeah, about the $2 bunches. Now, here, I just want to show you, if you're not ready to mix that or cook that yet, you want to throw it into the fridge, you've got your cover.
Perfect.
OK, so that's storage straight in the fridge, or I use that when I make dips. You don't need to. You can take the blade out. And there you go.
Pop that in, ready to go. And you've got the second bowl there as well to do other things.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Now, if you've got questions, as I said, please email them in. So what you do is we're at producer@tvsn.com.au and we will do that for you. And I'm also going to share with you this hour the 5-star reviews, which you can read on the app or on the website too. But when you come to this chopper, it is, number one, how versatile it is, how small and compact it is, but all of the different jobs there. And you can see, I love that about the glass bowl, you can see what's going on inside there. And the way that those blades work, they are super tough. They really get to all of the ingredients there, so you do get the perfect result. Actually, that's a great example we're seeing on screen there with the passata.
Yes.
Chopping up your tomatoes, cooking them down there, and having that motorhead, I just like saying motorhead, but it's ingenious, isn't it?
Oh,
because you can go from bowl to bowl so quickly.
Absolutely. It's so good for that too. So I've got some ice here. This is how sharp the blades are.
Okay.
Do you want to have a little look?
Well, this is pretty timely because I know a lot of places today it's super hot, super stinky, and if you wanted to be making your own little slushies, you could do it with a Hiroshi.
So good. And then I actually make ice blocks with this. Oh, sorry, the slushies with this, with our juicer that we got coming up later in the show. You make the cold press juice, so it's living juice.
Yeah.
And the slushie for the kids, and they love it. It's a really fun way to get
make the juice in your juicer, freeze it, and then pop it into there. So you do it in ice cubes?
Oh, no, I give it to them, the slushie, so I just put it in the glass.
Yeah.
And then I just pour the juice on top.
I see,
but you can do the ice blocks.
Yeah, do it that way around. Oh, and I've got a great email here from Susie T, so I'll share that in 2 ticks, but let's have a little look.
Okay, so we got some ice here. it may have melted under these lights.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
have a go. But
how fast? That was mad.
There we go. No, that worked out lovely.
Out really well.
I'm just thinking, I've got a glass. Yes, I do. I've got a glass here for us.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And a fork. I don't know why. But again, I love how this comes out. Japanese consider everything when it comes to, you know, well, the way it looks as well, but the functionality and just the simplicity. Everything's considered, isn't it? So here we go.
But if you go into, I mean, the kids might be going, I just need something really cold, you know, after a hot day at school like this.
Yeah.
And then you do this and, you know, pour juice over it to be nice and healthy.
Yeah.
Or, of course, you can pour some naughtier things over.
Oh,
but again, if you walk into one of the shops, the stores there that sell the slushies, you're going to pay a premium, and probably on a hot day they're going to be melted down pretty quickly. So
that's it.
This is your way of doing it. Now, 10% of our stock has gone. This is a pop-up show. It's not part of an event, but it's a great opportunity for you to get these 2 hero products, and I would strongly recommend them both. And when you look, I'll read this out from Sue, and you can see what I mean. This is the sort of excitement and passion that these designs create. Hi, ladies. I just want to say this little machine is the bomb. I'd be lost without it. I have other fabulous cooking appliances, but I'd be lost without my Hiroshi. I have a few medical issues along with arthritis, and I couldn't do any cooking without my hero Hiroshi to do my chopping and get me started. To be honest, I'd be, it's a bit of a rude word, but I'm going to say it, use it every day and can't recommend it enough. Thank you for this little beauty. Susie T in Adelaide. So really good point there for anyone who does struggle with their food preparation. How can we make it easier?
Yeah, when I was at my sickest point, I had inflammation head to toe and a lot of pain through the wrists. And I wish, because I had to live on salads and soups and things like that, and to have this would have been brilliant. But even if you don't, if you are going to get out a chopping board and a knife, which you have to wash anyway, it's going to take you so long to do what we're doing here in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
You know, we're getting stuff done in seconds.
I've just got to share Chrissy's as well. I've had my Heroshi Chopper for 18 months. I haven't used the Big Bertha, my $1,000 blender, since it arrived. This is quick, light, great results. Best of all, wash up is a breeze. Would not be without it. So thank you, Chrissy.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, there's heaps of them coming in.
That's so good. Thank you. I feel you. I know it's life-changing. So I've got a mixture. I made a zucchini slice, again, with all the odd zucchini and the carrot and the onions and all that sort of thing going on. So we're saving money here.
Yeah.
And we're eating at home, so we know what we're putting in our body, which is, you know, important.
Wastage, which, you know, breaks your heart.
Yeah.
Particularly when you've taken it through the checkout, you go, oh, that cost a lot. You don't want to be throwing it away later. But, yeah, do things like quiches and frittatas and...
And on waste, Moira, just on that point, because we're using that 2-litre bowl, if you think about your Big Bertha, right? Is it Bertha that we're talking about? The big food processor. You tend to make more and then you have to throw more out. This is like the perfect size for cooking at home, and then you eat it over the next couple of days. So there's no waste. Yeah. So it's really good. Anyway, so I've got some parmesan in there and some tasty cheese. So when I do my quiches, I don't buy the shredded cheese.
No, because again, you're paying the premium for those, so you can buy the big blocks.
Yep.
And particularly if you go to those value places that pride themselves on, you know, getting the bigger pieces and really saving.
Yeah, and plus there's more preservatives because they can't let... It's called an anti-caking agent, lots of different anti-caking agents, so it doesn't stick together. So it's much healthier and it's cheaper. So
we could do, you know, a bulk blend and then throw it in the freezer as well.
Oh, yeah, I do that. So then that's ready for the pasta.
I like it.
Or I use it, like I make a zucchini slice every week.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah.
So then, you know...
that's a great lunchbox one as well, isn't it?
I was just going to say, so we've got it ready for the week for, you know, I'll have it for dinner and then whatever's left over. I've done a little one for us today, but out of this, I normally do like a slightly bigger one. Yeah. But you can just see, I don't know if you can actually see down the bottom here.
Oh, yes.
Right. So see how all the way to the bottom, you've got the, well, I guess we're going to call this a shred.
Yes.
Okay. All the way to the bottom. It's consistent. Even if I could turn that on the bottom there, you could probably see as well, but I don't want to tip anything over. And that's because these blades have been aerodynamically engineered to do that lifting and the tossing and the dicing and the mincing. So that I have not been able to get with my expensive food processor.
That level of perfection.
I know, and this is a fraction of the price. It's unbelievable.
Well, you've got the coaxial blades in your hand there. Lee's written in, "Hi, lovely ladies. Would you use the coaxial blade to make a pavlova or meringue? Does it matter which bowl is used?"
Oh, this one, which I've got coming up.
Yes, sorry, I should have mentioned that you're doing that too.
So I'm doing a cheesecake later on. There it is over there. Cheesecake, and that's what we did to whip the cream. Pancake mix. So you do get this blade as well, which is fantastic. And especially if you live in a small space like a studio, or maybe you're caravanning and camping, this is great to take with you. So it can who would think that it could do that?
Yeah,
it's crazy, isn't it?
So you do your meringue, your egg whites with that as well?
Yeah,
anything
that's right.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Anything that's choppy?
Yeah, so this is the one I use most of the time. I should say, too, safety feature, unless this is actually connected, it won't work, OK? So that's a really good safety.
Oh, gosh, thank you so much for all of these emails. I wanted to share with you... last time I looked, there was a heap of 5-star reviews for the chopper. Yeah. There are now 85.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where to start.
Climbing. It's
efficient
amazing.
And compact. In constant use, it takes up a small area of the bench. Kerry wrote, "So easy to use and clean. Never put it in the cupboard as you'll be using it too much. Great item. Thank you. It replaces a lot of other things in the kitchen." Yeah. Read them. They're on the website. 85 5-star reviews is so good. And, yeah, I mean, no matter what you're wanting to prepare, I mean, instead of getting out the bigger machines, maybe just, you know, persevering with the knives, things like meats, beef, pork, poultry, seafood, absolutely, big tick there. All of your veggies, if you're throwing together, you know, really interesting salads, if you're doing beautiful casseroles, you want to incorporate more veggies. Also, the nuts and the seeds, it's a beautiful one to do there.
I've got some almond meal coming up that I actually accidentally worked out that this can make almond meal, because I was cooking something one day and I needed almond meal, then I realised I didn't have it, but I had almonds. So I thought, I wonder how it's going to go in the chopper. So I will show you that coming up. That's our frozen yoghurt. But first, I just want to... I've got 500 grams here of zucchini, carrot, onion for our zucchini slice. So just to show you that you can do everything all together. So I'll probably pulse that a couple of times. And if ever...
Look how tiny and perfect that is.
I know.
So go less rather than more.
I was just going to say, best thing to do... No, I actually remember me learning about this from you. But in the beginning, I'd go 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, oh, I've taken it too far. I've probably taken... Doesn't really matter. No. It's a little bit too far, but when you get this at home, just play with it. So just pulse a couple of times, and then you'll get used to the consistency that you want, and you'll be able to, you know, really control that.
But the nice thing too is, and this is probably what you're going to say again, so I can't help myself, whip out the coaxial blades and then you throw the other ingredients for your zucchini slice and whip it all up so it's a one bowl one.
Yeah, you can do that. I often do, like, I'll have the big bowl, because if I'm doing a really big one, and it's just like if you want to chop all your onions for the barbecue coming up, just throw them in, chop, 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 and then you can, you know, place it somewhere else. But yeah, you can work with the 2 bowls too, so you could do cheese in one and the veggies in the other.
Nice.
But again, like you said, Moira, I mean, look at that, all the way down. We're not making this up.
Yeah, and there's nowhere to hide, even right on the bottom there. Yeah, so that is so good. There's
seconds.
Just perfect there. Now, I've just been told too, it is a one-off show. So the stock that we've got, once that's gone, we're going to have to wait till the next load arrives.
Don't miss out.
No, no, no. And there's all sorts of bother going on. We're trying to get stock of things at the moment still, I know. But this is something that, if you haven't yet got it, I would strongly advise to use, well, obviously pay the whole lot if you want to, because it's such a great price, but use the Easy Pays, get it home and just see why we've got 85 5-star reviews. There is a reason, because it works so fast, it works so efficiently, it's so easy to clean, it does so much for you. And if you're someone who's got, I cannot buy another kitchen appliance, I haven't got any space, then it takes up no space. And in fact, you can be getting rid of some of those big berthas because it does all this and more. Plus, of course, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is actually a big deal, the bonuses that you are getting with your Maruchi Chopper. So you're going to be getting your Blue Zone Raw Grass Mix and your Blue Zone Cookbook as well. And they're just a wonderful way of inspiring you to get even healthier. I mean, for me, the grass mix is a great way of filling in the gaps with what you might be missing in your nutrition.
I actually put a little bit of the raw grasses in your salsa there. So it's beautiful. It's alfalfa, it's barley and wheatgrass. So, you know, if you were to buy a shot of just wheatgrass, you're looking at $7. So that is incredible. There's no synthetics in there, nothing artificial. It's just, I have a teaspoon of it in water every single morning.
Yeah.
So just to make sure, to help get to our 5 servings of veggies.
Yes.
And then 2 servings of fruit, which we can help you with the cold press juicer later on.
Perfect. Or you can add it into your juices as well, because...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just supercharge it.
Boost
They
it.
often do that in the juice stores, don't they?
100%. Or you can make bliss balls here too. Oh, my goodness. So much. So I've just put yogurt in here, Greek yogurt, and some frozen berries. And we're going to make frozen yogurt, which I have here for us. Now, I think our little berries may have melted a little bit. It is so hot here in Sydney today.
Yeah, it's
like, we didn't have this sort of heat
I was
all
happy
summer.
to come into the air conditioning.
So was I.
Oh, I
Okay,
love
we'll
that.
have a look.
And I love the, you know, I guess the health side of the glass bowl, the stainless steel bowl as well. So it's that peace of mind. Yeah, I see what you mean. Your berries have...
Berries are frozen. But you
Yeah.
can see this one over here. One I prepared earlier. And then how good is that just to always have it ready to go? I mean, you can eat that now. There's nothing in here. It's just beautiful Greek yogurt and
berries.
blueberries.
Yeah.
Blueberries are like potent antioxidants, so high in vitamin C. So, you know, it's the way.
And that is a great tip, because, you know, we were talking about, how can we be healthier? How can we, you know, be like the Blue Zone people? Maybe how can we, you know, lose a little bit of, you know, what we're not loving? If you have a sweet tooth and if you always feel like you need that dessert, that ice cream, that little sweetie treaty, then things like this that are just real food, pure, you know, gorgeous yogurt and blueberries, but you don't feel like you're missing out on dessert.
Yeah.
And you whip it up really quickly in your Hiroshi, or you do it maybe once a week and do your tub full of your healthy dessert option.
And that one came out of the tub that I did yesterday. I did a big batch of it. So you can go for whichever one you want. Oh, I don't want to dirty you here. Here we go.
Oh, sorry, yes.
That can be all yours.
My lovely fan team are watching going, don't you get the top?
But that's right. So, you know, you can have this ready to go, and that's why I always have a hummus dip or salsa in the fridge. I'll quickly do it up with this, then put it in the fridge, and then when you feel hungry, you're going for that. Or you can make your bliss balls, you know, your protein balls as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh. Katina wrote, we love our pastas and, of course, our parmesan sprinkles. Since getting the Hiroshi, I now just buy the big blocks of parmesan. Yeah. None of the pre-grated or shaved stuff anymore. It works out at 65% cheaper per kilo. Don't we all want a bit of that at the moment? And the freshly chopped taste just smashes it for flavour. It's so good. Katina, thank you. That is absolutely
And it melts better as well.
Oh, does it?
So I always wondered, so my grandparents on both sides are Italian. We never had the grated cheese on the pasta. They always had the block with the old school grater.
Shaver.
Yeah, and so, you know, you'd get your fingers all a little bit messy. But they knew. It was like, you know, it was healthier for you and it was cheaper and it tastes better. So anyway, and this is going to help you out.
Is this the almond meal?
Yes, I just wanted to show you, this will crush through nuts. We've done ice. We've done meat, we've done carrots, we've done hard veggies. So I'm going to show you the nuts.
Because often things like nuts and ice and beetroot and carrots, they can break stumbling the blades.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
And I've had mine for 2 years and I use it pretty much every single day, maybe twice a day.
Yeah.
So, you know, and it's still going.
Strong. Yeah.
I've run out of...
It's got a 2-year warranty by the by, so that's just
So
really
just to
good
show you, I mean, that's about 10 seconds worth there.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
So you can take that down even more.
You can take it down finer if you like, but how good is that? You can add dates to that and some honey.
And if you do your own granola or your muesli kind of mix, it's kind of nice to get more protein in and do the ground down nuts.
This is beautiful plant protein. Put this into your smoothie. And you can do smoothies in here too, by the way. So, again, if you're in a small space and you don't have room for all those appliances, you'll be so surprised. I mean, it's a chopper. It's not a food processor, but... I mean, it does blur the line, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Felicity would agree. She's written, we've been following Mel's advice and buying those close to use-by veggies and herbs, like mint and coriander. We make at least 3 to 4 super fresh salads every week. They are so cheap now to make. Very happy. Freshly made salads in seconds. Save money every week on the grocery bills. Works for us. So, Felicity, thank you. I think that's, you know, every morning you listen to the news and it's like, oh, everything is going up and our cost of living is becoming so great. Where we can save, that is just gold. But where we can eat better and more healthily, that's, you know, platinum.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to save money, start with your health.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Well, yeah, I know.
Prevention's better than cure. We've spent around 100 grand over the time, you know, over the 3 years when I was really unwell.
Really?
Yeah, it was like doctors, specialists, treatments, and, you know, then there's time that you're not actually at work.
And it's not fun.
And it's not fun. So, you know, I'm all about now, I have to manage health, stay, you know, eat well. But what have we got? We've got, I should say, we've got nuts in there, we've got cucumber. I'm doing our Hiroshi salad here. So I've got the beginning
like Felicity's been doing. So my producer just told me something. What was that, Paulie? 35% of stock now gone. And that is actually accelerating as we go throughout the show. It's a pop-up show. We've got quite a wait on the phone lines too. So whenever there's a wait on the phone lines, you don't have to put up with it. Go to the website, go to the app. All right, let's see one of your healthy Hiroshi salads.
Shallots, cabbage, kale, cucumber and nuts. I've got almonds and cashews in there, okay? So pulse it a couple of times. Okay.
Remember, less is best.
Do we want it? How do we want it?
No, that for salad, definitely. Yeah, you need a little bit of bite to it.
I'll give you a little tip too. So you know, they say to cut things down 2 centimetres, around 2 centimetres. I'm a little bit lazy. I'll just go chop, chop, chop. But you get to know the machine well. If you ever have any bits that say, you know, well, that's okay, but, you know, maybe a couple of leaves that will be big, and you're thinking, oh, but the rest of it's nice, just pulse it 1, 2, 3, and it'll literally bounce it up and catch it. So you won't have to take it off and kind of stir it through.
Yep.
Yeah, because these blades don't work that way. Like, they are designed to do the work for you.
And I like the idea too that, you know, for me, I might put a little bit of it might be a bit naughty for you to do something super healthy, but maybe like a little bit of a garlic aioli through there.
No.
But you can just whoosh that through in the bowl as well.
Put it through. I've got
gosh,
an egg salad coming up with the mayonnaise, so no, don't worry. I normally make my own mayonnaise, but yeah, and I put everything in the bowl. Again, Japanese designed. Everything is considered, right? So we could have taken this further if you wanted to take it a little bit further, but there we go. And then you could just throw your what do you call it?
Drizzle.
Dressing on top of that and mix it up and go for it, fam.
Love it.
Got a lovely...
It makes life so easy.
Doesn't
and, you know, just you get inspired. You think, oh, I might try this or I might try that. And when you can cook real food so quickly, save money at the same time, and you've got to admit, when it comes to value, this is so good. When we look at the Maruchi Chopper being $129, that's amazing. With what you pay for blenders and food processors, you're getting the glass bowl, you're getting the stainless steel bowl, you're getting the motor head there, the coaxial blades for doing all that hard work, the chopping. If you need to whisk or aerate, you've got that attachment as well, and that's it. So that all, you know, can store away so easily for you. And of course, you've got the keep fresh lid. So maybe you've done a bit of food preparation and you want to go out and do something, pop the lid on into the fridge, and you're getting your bonus, which is valued at nearly $70, and that's going to set you on the path of good health, because you've got that wonderful mix there of your greens. So you've got wheatgrass, barley grass, alfalfa sprouts, and you're getting the Blue Zone cookbook too, which I just opened that up and it said chocolate pudding. So healthy chocky pudding there. So lots and lots of great ideas, lots of beautiful colour shots of the delicious things that you can be making. Oh, that's timely, the chili lime dressing. So that could be another great one that you mix up in your chopper as well. But you promised us eggs. Is this for sandwiches or for salad?
Oh, you can do... I've actually done it here. I'm going to try and...
oh, like a little
serve it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can do that now. I've done your little trick, if you can see. These is 8 boiled eggs here. 8.
Wow.
And I've put the mayonnaise in there, and just you can do your parsley, or you can do your dill. I had some parsley in the garden. Yeah. So I've gone with that. I'm going to get ready for our cheesecakes in a moment. So are we ready? Shall I give it a little bit of
ready.
Chop? Okay, so I'm going to pulse a couple of times with the... Do you want me to show you
crazy
like that?
fast? Yeah.
Do you want to have a look?
Oh, for me, if I was doing egg salad, I'd want
you want
some
more?
little... No, I'd want some
you like
chunky
it chunky?
bits.
I'm with you, Moira. I just don't, you know...
Oh, no, that's good.
That looks good.
But, yeah, obviously you can take that... you'd probably only do 1 or 2 more presses.
Yeah, and
that's
was just
one.
a touch.
Yeah.
So, and I only use the number 1 speed there. So the 1 speed... This is a 350-watt motor, so it does have quite a bit of power. The 1 speed is for, you know, softer consistencies or a smaller quantity, and number 2 for your hard veggies, meat, and you know, when you're working up around that 500-gram mark of your food. Yeah. And
so if there was a little bit of something in there, obviously unplug it and just wipe it off.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's been... I've probably only had to clean that a few times. Yeah. In the 2 years, and it still looks pretty good. That's all you need to do. A quick wash with these. It's so quick, and they fit nicely on your dish rack. So, you know, with your big food processors, you've got obviously all of those big bowls and blades and the top, and you need the whole bench to dry everything. So you've got a tea towel across the whole bench. This is just straight into the onto the dishwashing rack. No issue. So we're going to try and... Oh. It looks good, doesn't it?
Right, gosh, I'm
actually hungry.
Yeah, I'm starving. I have to try one of your sausage rolls in a moment.
Yeah.
But we better have a quick look at your cheesecake, and then we do need to start juicing,
because
this show is about 2 of the heroes from the range, and that is the chopper that we've been seeing, and of course the amazing juicer. And if you're really wanting to, I guess, go forward in a much more healthy way, and maybe you've decided that you just really need to eat more food at home and get less of the takeaway or less eating out, you know, for health, but also also for finances, then these two appliances are really going to set you on the path beautifully.
My cutlery has been taken and not brought back.
Oh.
So we've had someone very, very good and thorough doing the clean-up.
Yeah.
I needed some more, so hang on. We're going to try and do this with a knife. So I've got 250 grams of cream cheese. So just to give you an idea, can you see that? Can you see that little cheesecake over in that bowl there?
Yes.
All right, so that's what I created here. And then I'm going to put some sugar. Okay, and let's hope it's not the most attractive ways to get it all together.
I love the egg and the lettuce.
It's good, isn't it?
It's really nice.
Oh, and I need a nice clean top. No?
No.
All right. No. Oh, where is my little assistant today? All right, I'm just going to give this one a clean because it's just had some egg. So hold on 1 second, guys.
So you need some cutlery and a new top.
All right, let's see how we go here. So maybe we don't want to eat this one.
Okay.
I have a little bit of
egg in the cheesecake.
Okay, so I'm just going to give this a little speed up. And again, so when you're doing your cakes and your cake mixes and stuff, I can do a small cake mix in this from the supermarket. So any powders or anything like that, you can have a look if you feel like you need to wipe down the side of this one. That's not an issue. But there we go. Oh, excellent. So that's with...
I don't think that was 30 seconds.
Yeah, but again, take this further. So I can take that off the side if you want. You get a little spatula with this as well. You can give it another go. You can put some vanilla essence in it. And then that one there is lovely. But we can take that further. And again, if you're not ready for that, you've got the lid, the black lid, and then just go straight on the top there.
There we go.
Thank you. You can store that in the fridge. You can eat it out of the bowl if you want. You're living alone. Who cares?
Like, exactly.
You know.
All right. So we are over half stock gone now on our chopper, and it's a perfect opportunity to get what you need to make life easier, because it can do so much. It's crazy. You've seen it chop, you've seen it dice, shred, blend, whisk, puree, aerate and mince. We saw the mincing of the meat as well. You're getting everything you're seeing there and then some. So you will get the whisk we just talked about and showed you. You'll get the coaxial blades, and they're so efficient at really mixing everything from the bottom of the bowl right up. So the high blade does the chopping and dicing and mincing, and the low blades actually lift and toss and mix those ingredients so you don't miss a thing. That's why when you saw the glass bowl and we showed you the food at the bottom, it too was just so incredibly consistent. And with it will come an amazing bonus. You will get the big 200-gram tub of the Blue Zone raw grasses mix, and just a teaspoon of that can really fill in the gaps with your nutrition. And then you get the Blue Zone cookbook as well. But also coming to us, an exclusive from Hiroshi to TVSN, the Heroshi Saisho Juicer, and we've got for you the Super Vitality Bundle, which we're going to show you in a tick. But have a look at the juicer in action, because again, it is brilliant.
Starting your day with a juice, is it really full of the goodness you think it is? Modern centrifugal blenders are amazingly fast, powerful motors, high-speed blades, quick results. But rapid blending can generate heat and oxygenates the juice, catalysts that can destroy digestive enzymes and nutrients. Are we compromising on nutrition for the sake of speed and convenience? Introducing the Personal Juicer by Hiroshi. The Heroshi Juicer combines the time-honoured tradition of cold-press juicing and modern masticating techniques. No blending required. The secret lies in HFJT technology, heat-free juicing technology. Squeezing and crushing, the Heroshi Juicer carefully extracts the nutritional juices and enzymes. The result, a cup full of 100% freshly released wellness. In times past, the process of cold pressing involved hours of crushing and grinding. The juice would be stored daily in biophotonic jars. Now, the Heroshi Juicer does it all for you. Whether it's fruits, vegetables, wheatgrass, herbs, seasonings, soaked nuts or sorbets, the Heroshi Juicer will become your daily wellness routine. Sleek and compact, it's simple to use and easy to clean. Store it anywhere. Kickstart your day, revitalise your taste buds and experience the goodness of freshly squeezed bioavailable juice. The Heroshi Personal Juicer, your daily dose of purity and vitality.
Absolutely brilliant. And can I say congratulations to everyone who so far has picked up on their Chopper bundle. If you love juices and you're sick and tired of paying the $7, the $8, the $10 when you're out and about, this is a brilliant way of saving and getting the juice as fresh as it possibly can be, as vital as it possibly can be, because this is a cold-pressed juicer that we've got for you, but it's a juicer that takes up very little space and is incredibly fast and easy to clean. Your juicer is also coming with this same bonus in the bundle, valued at $69.95 of the big tub of the green mix and, of course, your cookbook as well. So it's like paying $129 for a cold-pressed juicer.
It's amazing, and 5-year warranty, and it's under $200. It will do everything that the $1,000 juicer does in terms of making juice and milks and almond milks and things like that.
And it's portable.
It's portable. I've taken this away on road trips. It's amazing. 1.5 kilos. This blows my mind. Out of all of the appliances that I've had, this is incredible. So, and you will use it every single day.
Yeah.
Just a turn on the side, quick turn on, and I'm just going to start.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of recipes in the book that you get.
And so even though you put carrot in, which is hard, you
Yes.
still haven't had to use the plunger yet and push it through.
Vertically engineered. And do you know what's great about that? I'm doing that now, as I do that now, because I know we're in a rush. I want to try to get a few juices out while we still have some time.
So the fibrous pulp comes out one side. It's got the little gate there, so you can
Ready?
mix your juice in the bowl.
And then we open up that non-drip cover. Beautiful. So we're making 100% living juice, bioavailable juice.
And by that you mean so the body can readily absorb all the good stuff?
It absorbs about 3 times more of your nutrients when it goes through the cold press process than it does if you were eating your fruit and vegetables. So it's quite incredible. And
even if you're eating really slowly and chewing 100 times over, this is going to do a better job for you. And it's, gosh, again, it's all year round, I know, because in the hot weather, there's nothing more refreshing than a really good juice. But also as we go into autumn and winter, we know that it's a time where we may not be at our healthiest. And so we can stay, I love my ginger. We can stay more resilient by having a good juice every day, feeding the body. 100%,
and we're working towards getting that 5 servings of veggies and 2 servings of fruit that we are meant to have. So we work at our optimal best. Daily.
Absolutely.
And are we getting that? Probably not.
No. And it's another way of, you're talking about your odd fruits and veggies.
Yeah.
You don't, a lot of people say, oh, but, it's quite expensive to buy the ingredients. But you don't have to get the perfect looking ingredients because they're going to go through the juicer. But look at that colour. That flavour is going to be true, real, and so vital. And, I've got my name on that one.
1 orange, 1 apple, and 2 carrots.
Actually, that
and ginger.
speaks a lot.
That's the yield.
Often you sort of feel like you're not filling up a glass, even though you put a couple of oranges in and a heap of other stuff. So that speaks volumes about how efficient that cold pressing is. But the big difference is that, you're going to get more bang for your buck nutritionally there because it retains the essential nutrients. It preserves the living enzymes. It reduces the oxidation. That's a big one, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's because there's no blades, there's no speed. So those fast juices work at 2,000 to 3,000 RPM. This will work this rotates at about 58 RPM. and it is an auger, so there's no blades. The blades will destroy your fruit and vegetables, cuts through the cellular level and destroys the DNA. Whereas with cold press juicing, this is a baby auger, because we're looking at our little guy here, but you saw how quick that was made. This grinds and crushes. It kind of mimics us chewing down our fruit and vegetables. And this has been a practice, especially in Japan, that's been going on for centuries. So they know that that's the way to get the best of your nutrients, get down to the cellular level and release all those beautiful nutrients into your body. And the clean up, I'm telling you, I've got this, she does it in about 30 seconds. I got it down to 20 seconds. It's so easy. I'll juice every single day.
And that's
you don't have to
difference.
bulk juice.
Yeah. Well, but you can if you want.
You can if you want, yeah.
Because you've got that longevity. Yep. So they're just showing you there. There's one little area there where you pull out the little silicone plug and give that a rinse. That's about the only thing that you have to pay a bit of attention to.
That's right.
Is this for me?
Yes, that's all yours.
Thank
I went
you.
a little bit over on that one, didn't I? It was a very juicy, odd orange. And then, you know what I do in the mornings, just to save time, because from the time I think, OK, I'm going to make a juice, you're looking at about 4 minutes from the time you start to the time that you wash it up, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be cutting my fruit and vegetables and then throwing it in at the same time, because like Moira said before, it's vertically engineered, so you can actually...
cut pudding.
Cut pudding. And this is doing the work for you. And
that's beetroot, which is so good for us. With the antioxidants as well.
Kidney, liver. Yeah. There's a lot of claims we can't make, but you can Google. I will say this. When I was very unwell, I got down to 39 kilos. I was very sick. I lost my hair. I was in bed for almost a year. And I was unable to absorb nutrients. So my doctor got me onto cold press juicing as a way to load me up with as many vitamins and minerals as possible, and I do it every day.
It's gone from just being like the health food fanatics now to mainstream understanding of how important, good digestion of our vitamins, our minerals, our enzymes. And we're still getting the right sort of fibre as well, aren't we?
It's a soluble fibre that's retained, and you going on about the gut health just then, so I obviously have had a lot of issues. The soluble fibre is what it gets into the gut, and it helps to your good bacteria to multiply, and therefore you, I'll just stop on this one here. That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Oh, it looks phenomenal.
Oh, I might just put that little line.
I will just let you know that we do actually have less juices now than the choppers.
Oh, no.
And it is a one-off show. And again, once our stock has gone, it's really hard for us to get new stocks in. So it is an opportunity. And the nice thing is with TVSN, if you get this home and you decide it's not for you, send it back for a full refund. You can use the easy pays there, and it is a great way to go, OK, how well does it juice? How good do the juices taste? How efficient is it as a juicer? How easy is it to clean? Put it to the test for yourself.
I don't know how much time we got. I might do the almond before we do the green.
Yeah, good idea.
I will say with anything, if we don't get to the greens, anything that's leafy or, using your celeries or anything like that, what you need to do is just cut everything down that little bit more. OK?
I noticed, well, you've got the reverse button too, so if something did, like a bit of celery string got a little bit caught, you can reverse it?
Yes. Yeah. That's right.
Oh, wow, look how quick that is.
Yeah. But you know what? I haven't had any issues with it at all, Moira, and I think it's because I cut it down, and you've got to do that with those big, expensive juices as well.
Well, can I just say, this is one of the many 5-star reviews. Vala wrote, I have previously owned a large, expensive juicer, threw it out when we moved interstate because it took so long to clean and was so bulky. I've used this particular machine every day since I've got it. It is a pleasure to use and clean, takes up no space and is quick, easy to assemble and use. It's a fantastic little machine, and I'm so glad I bought it when I did, as I was a bit sceptical given its size and its price. Now, it comes with a 5-year warranty. That says a lot about the quality of juicer that you are getting here. And, you will use it every day. That is the thing. So it's got the power, it's got the performance. It just doesn't take up a lot of room.
130-watt motor, and what was her name, sorry?
I think that Vala wrote that 5-star review.
OK.
No, Shah from Vala Beach.
Oh, Shah. Beautiful spot. Yeah, I felt the same way when I was given the juicer to try, and I'm like, it's small. It's not going to be able to do what my other juicer does, but it's done it, and now I don't use it anymore.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to use something every day, you want it to be convenient, you want it to be quick.
Let's throw a bit of green in.
Yep, we'll
shall we?
throw the
Because
green.
we're in the final minute of our show, and while you do that, I'll take you through what you need to know. So vertical integrated means it's using gravity. You don't have to push things through. You've got a tiny footprint as well. So it's like a drink bottle on the bench. That's the space it takes up. You've got a brilliant copper motor there, and it is nice and quiet, as you've noticed. It's doing its job. It's that auger that's got the power to it. Now, this is a special juice that Mr. David Norman, who's coming up next with Madahina Pearls, has requested.
Very charming, David.
We've got to go. Make sure you get your juices and your choppers while you can. But a big thanks to lovely Melissa for joining us today and for your company.
Enhance your TVSN experience with a license to shop. Open the door to exclusive privileges and savings. The more you shop, the higher your level and the greater the benefits. Love TVSN, love license to shop.
Make your garden come alive with Enchanted Garden. Unique accents and creations for your home. Whether entertaining or just relaxing, why not do it in an enchanted garden with TVSN?
TVSN Now, TVSN Wow. Shop on-demand video content with the TVSN Now app. Stream live shows. Explore style or jewellery channels. Check the TV guide or browse over 12,000 products. It's all about what you want to see. Visit the App Store and download the free TVSN Now app. Shop anywhere, anytime with TVSN Now.
Well, we do love it when we can give you a today's special offer that is all about value. $150 off the price of the Gemstone solitaire rings here. Your choice in 3 gorgeous colours. The item number that you need is 314782. We've got amethyst, we've got London blue topaz and Madeira citrine. We've bought you the best of the best from each one of those categories of stones, and we've dropped that price from $150 down to $499 today. Lots of sizes, which is good news too.
Lots of sizes. Just a question of which colour is your favourite. Absolutely gorgeous quality that we've got here for you today. And you're also getting 5 months to pay it off at under $100. Gets that home for you. Sarah is sporting the African amethyst, and just look at that beauty and shine. Highly saturated, deep purple that we've got there, and you can see the flashes coming through there of the blue and the red. And this is a February birthstone.
It really is just beautiful, isn't it? We really have bought you the best here. You're so right about this, having those flashes of blue. That's what we want to see. African amethyst has the intensity of that regal purple colour. And then we're going to move on to the citrine. Now, we love citrines for its yellows, but the most regal citrine of them all is the Madeira with that wonderful volcanic orange underneath. Looking gorgeous on your hand there with those gold cognac honey tones.
Oh, just look at that. It's like a fire within, isn't it? It's a beautiful, gorgeous glow that's coming through there. Absolutely sensational, that Madeira citrine. And you're getting such superb quality and clarity with each and every gemstone.
And finally, the treasure of all treasures when it comes to topaz, the fabulous, deep, regal colour of that blue London colorway. Now, girls, these are a large stone. Each one of them is 11 by 9 millimeters. That's giving us over 2.85 for the citrine, but over 3.85 for the topaz. So if you are a fan of gems, if you love color, you need to be fast, because as we're chatting, you're seeing reds appearing on the screen. Keep trying though, girls. They haven't gone through the checkout. It's 314782. Use those easy payments, because we're talking about as little as $25 a week to be the owner of a real gem, a genuine gem, a big, bold, huge carat weight. And that is yours with a 30-day money-back guarantee. But you must be fast. It's 314782. Be fast for your choice of gemstone.